I know.
I beg to differ.
But this is the thing.
I've been begging to differ from the start, but hey, I had to be like,
No, but that's the beauty of having different mindsets and hearing the perspective, because not everyone has the same walk of life. You know what I mean? So, but again, he's just like, okay, I hate divorce, but there are grounds where divorce is actually necessary. Infidelity is one of them, as far as the Bible is concerned. But then we're going to talk about abuse today. And when an abusive relationship, I'm sorry, if you're not with somebody who's willing to change. I'm not going to die over there because of love. I don't give a. So that's not it. So then one of the grounds that divorce is understood and it's acceptable based on the environment that you're in. So
but again,
we'll talk about that, right, Chidi?
And that's my thing with Emma. It's like whenever he say that's his tagline, at this point you might as well walk around with a t-shirt that says I hate divorce. But you don't provide any context.
But he says unconditional. I don't think there's context in his world.
There's no context. In context
It's
matters.
necessary, yeah.
Because would you encourage a woman who's getting physically abused every day,
Emotionally
to
or
stay?
verbally?
Emotionally, physically, where her life is in danger, to stay in a marriage like that?
And let me go as far as saying, not even just a woman, your sister, your mother, your auntie, somebody you love.
Your daughter.
Your daughter, yeah. So I think that's the thing, because we're emotional creatures, number one, right? So whatever we feel for someone, we want to protect them at all costs. And if you have this knucklehead of a man just abusing them, because he derives this power or this dopamine feel from it, he's not willing to change that.
not just even derive. He knows, like, it's just like a woman. If a woman knows that she can do whatever, you still gonna come back. Yeah, she gonna still do it. It ain't not gonna change because she knows that for a fact that, I'm gonna talk shit. And again, it goes the same way for men. Like where we talk about abuse, we talk about just women, and but men they're physically abused. They're like emotionally abused because again, and especially stems from when you care about a person. I care about you. Like I always tell people, man. I care about you a lot. How do you know? I never stayed mad at you for too long. You do whatever. I'm quick to say, I'm gonna put it to the side. Once a person knows that, first of all, respect is out the window. When the respect is out, it's nothing like.
It's not much to build on.
There's nothing like I tell my guys. I say, if a woman doesn't respect you, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. It's not gonna. And eventually they'll be like, Bobby, how you know that? I'm like, watch, you're gonna see. It's not going. There's nothing. It's only gonna take the grace of God for that relationship, friendship, or marriage to work. So when he was saying divorce, bro, like it's when you say, I want to marry you, bro, I'm not gonna stay there if I'm not like
happy.
I've been married before, and I'm not doing that. Like so I'm not gonna.
But do you mind? Do you mind sharing like you've been married before and it sounds like you've been divorced too, right? You got divorced. So what got you to that point to where you decided this is the only option left?
Yeah, my dad always say, whatever you can't keep up with, don't start it. Like I'm not going like if I see certain traits, I'm like, hey, I care about you. I'm gonna say something. For me, the kind of person I am, if I don't say nothing, I don't really care. If I say
ultimately, what was the turning point?
It's just like it's just like only your point of view matters. Only whatever you say, that's it. But when I say something, then we have to now turn around and come back to you again. It's like it's just you.
It's a
like
narcissistic
you know what I'm
mindset.
saying? So I'm talking to you. I'm hey, let's work on this. And no, then you flip it. Oh, you did this fifth. I'm like, bro, like I get it.
So where do you draw the line, Chidi? Because you didn't say anything when Sophia mentioned that abuse. Where do you draw the line?
Okay, Sophia said something about we have only just maybe few grounds where someone can call for divorce, right? Like infidelity is one of them, right? And my question to you is, apart from infidelity, because I know you are scripturally grounded, right? Apart from infidelity, is there any other reason why you should divorce?
Like I said, infidelity is the only grounds that is spoken to in the scriptures.
Yeah.
So we got that. But safety is very important.
Yeah.
Like I believe strongly that, first of all, my thing is don't marry foolishly.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. If you're not married under the right premise, you're going to find yourself in a place where you're going to deal with issues like this. This person is not listening to me. They don't care about how I feel. Then I would always revert back to what did you see before you decided to marry this person? Like, you should have been paying attention to that, so you do not get married. But for me, if you've already crossed that threshold, but my safety is in jeopardy, I'm sorry.
So what happens is, instead of divorcing, you can separate
Yes,
from your partner for a while.
true.
To try to work
To
things
what
out.
end?
No,
Okay.
hold on. You're trying to work things out.
How?
How?
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
Emma expects you to separate. You remain separate. You never get married again. So
again.
life is over for you. So if you're someone,
Literally, no.
telling
That's
you.
why.
You're that
That's
much
why I'm
against
asking him,
divorce.
right? Listen, that's why I'm asking him separate to what end, because he's saying you work things out. It takes two people to work things out.
Exactly.
You can't work out with someone who's like a brick wall.
No,
does
we're
not
talking
see
about
anything
we're
wrong.
talking about safety here, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be safe. So
But safe from what? From who? The person, right?
Yeah,
So now, if the person does not feel like what they're doing is, first of all, wrong to you, and they're not trying to change it because they believe you make me do this thing.
Yeah.
You don't listen to me when I tell you to do it my way.
Yeah.
And now you respond like, no, I don't think that's wise. Let's not do it that way. They get angry and they bash you across the face.
Yeah.
What do you do?
and let's get to this part, right? Abusers rarely ever change.
Facts.
Oh yeah. Once
No,
it
no,
happens the
facts.
first time, always gonna be. It's
It
always gonna
takes-
be.
You're
Rarely
sitting here thinking they're
ever
going to change, or you
change.
think they should just never get divorced, stay separated forever, and just never get divorced?
you know, I have a very strong stand on this. If you have an abuser as a partner, I will call for you to, just like I said before, separate, right? Give it some time and try to see if you can be able to work things out.
That's the how.
Oh, hold on. You can work things out by, seeking,
Counseling?
seeking help and counsel, and making sure that, because this is somebody you say you love, this is somebody you vow, you made vows with. You said in poverty.
At this
and-
point, it's
hold
life
on,
or
hold
death.
on, hold on, hold on,
It's
hold on,
life
hold
or
on,
death.
hold on. You said in riches and
For
in
poor,
poverty,
sickness and health,
all those vows,
to
right?
death do us part.
See,
I don't
know,
want to die.
Does that
though.
mean something?
Especially not at your hand, die in your hand.
No,
Yeah.
It's
my
crazy.
question is.
And you
does-
took a vow to protect me.
Thank you.
Hold on. Does
Ooh.
that, if that makes sense to you, what you have to do is give it some time.
Okay.
Give it some time to work things out.
How?
What if I don't have the time?
No, you will
Well,
have the
no,
time
you
because
have to have
you
time because
said
that's
you have
your-
to have time because
But you see-
this is somebody you love. This is somebody you
Bobby,
love.
listen to the thing.
Maybe for me,
No,
for me,
Bobby,
maybe
but
I'm
listen,
just like,
this is why we're having these conversations,
Right.
because if we all navigate through life, well, this is how I do it.
Right.
It does not mean that it's the right way to do something,
course,
right?
of
So I really want Chidi, because I think Chidi's mind is actually set in stone, like no divorce, whatever, right? But see, Chidi also had there are exceptions to the rule. But why are the exceptions necessary?
Right.
It's not like there are options to this exception.
Yeah.
I would not advise anybody to die
Right.
in an
Oh, hell
abusive
no.
relationship.
Hell no.
But no,
Hell
no,
no.
no. Wait. But listen to this.
Yeah.
Because even if you separate,
Right.
and this person just has that sadistic, evil
Right.
mind, they will find you
Oh, no,
and want to
that's-
take you
yeah.
out. I have dealt with someone that went through that.
Yeah.
And it's not because they didn't want it to work.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with somebody who has a mind to hurt. It's a demonic spirit, literally, living in
No,
this person.
facts.
That is what
Why are
abuse
you
comes
laughing
from.
over here?
No, seriously.
But this is what I say, right? Maybe for me, it's right now. Like my mindset is really crazy. I don't know. Maybe I probably might need help. But hey,
You're looking at the doctor,
I'm
right?
just being honest.
No,
because-
you're right.
Self-awareness is
That
key.
is acknowledged.
No, but I'm
So-
saying
Yeah.
that, but because I really don't. I'm at the point whereby it is what it is. Is it really that serious?
Wait, what part? Explain.
Like, I mean, like with the whole marriage, friendship, and whatever it is.
It
right?
is that serious.
No, what I mean is it that serious? Like, why do I have to be?
It
why-
is
why-
Wait,
that
I
serious.
want to hear what he
Yeah,
said.
why would I? If I'm not happy,
Yeah.
if my you say no divorce. It's easy to say that if you're not. If
In the
somebody's
midst.
whooping your sister's ass, bro, come on now.
No.
He
No,
said separate.
I will tell my
That's what he
sister, stay
When they
your
say-
ass.
Nah.
No, he's not
He's
gonna say
joking.
that.
No, he's
He's
joking.
not gonna say that.
He's joking.
No,
This
he's
part, Emma
listen,
takes that literally.
No, everybody takes that.
Well, okay,
listen,
tell me why. Like,
But no-
why is it so pressing for you, even through abuse?
You know why? I like this question you asked me right now because the why is the vow. Listen to me. you guys should understand the seriousness, the sanctity, the sacredness,
I got you.
the spirituality
of it. No.
Hold on.
It
The
is.
spirituality of
marriage.
marriage.
But
this is not a joke. Marriage
Got
is
you.
not a joke.
Got you.
Marriage is a serious business. But now, listen, the society has made us to understand that it's a place of convenience. It's not a place of convenience.
Convenience, I
It's
got
a
you.
place where you come to give.
It's not a place of
Hold on.